Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back to Arabic class, brothers and sisters. If you are able to hear me, please confirm in the chat. Yeah. Jazakallah khair, sister. So, mashallah, you have finished 8 chapters of Madinah Arabic book, Duroos Al Lughatil-Arabiyyah. This book is written by Dr. V. AbdurRaheem, and this book is used to teach non-Arabic students in Madinah University. So it's one of the authentic books, and it's well-written book, a very easy approach to understand Arabic, and especially to understand Quran. Now, for those students who are new or who have recently joined, because a lot of queries were coming that how do we see the old sessions and all that. So you just need to visit YouTube channel, youtube.com/Arabic Learner, one word Arabic Learner. And if you go to that, you go to playlist, and in playlist you'll find that all the chapters are arranged in the order. So there is a playlist for each chapter. For each chapter there is a playlist. So for chapter 1 and 2 there is a playlist. Chapter 3 there is a playlist. Chapter 4 there is a playlist. So you can go sequentially. And in each of these playlists, you'll find 2 types of videos. One is covering the slides, the PowerPoint slides that I'm taking, which explains the concepts of that particular lesson. And the second video is when I'm going through the textbook, okay? And I'm going through the book, which is Duroos Al Lughatil-Arabiyyah, the Madinah Arabic, which is popularly known as Madinah Arabic Book 1. So there are 2 videos there. So you can first see these concepts video, and then you can see the this video. Now, you might have noticed that in this course, Madinah Arabic Book 1, I'm teaching you many grammar concepts from beginning. And some of these concepts, according to the scholar who wrote this book, these should be taught in book 2 and book 3. But I have brought those topics forward in this book, okay? So that it will lay down the foundations for you for book 2 and book 3. So I have brought those topics in book 1 so that it will become very easy for you to go through book 2 and book 3. So inshallah, when you will go into other 2 books, inshallah, you'll find it very easy. And you need to keep on revising, listening to my lectures, and do this for the sake of learning Quran, understanding Quran from its native language, from Arabic language. Okay? So inshallah, all this learning will give you benefit in this dunya as well as akhirah. Whatever effort that you are taking to learn this language will, inshallah, each and all that effort will, inshallah, give you benefit even for the akhirah, because your intention is to understand Quran. Okay, so today we are going to cover very, very important topics, brothers and sisters. And I know that every time I tell you that it's a very important topic, but yes, all the topics that I'm taking is very, very important concepts. And you have to keep your eyes wide open. Look at your laptop or your mobile phone or your tablet or on your TV, wherever you are seeing this lecture. So please focus and concentrate on my slides, okay? And you can ask if you have any question in the chat window. And if you missed out something, you can ask the question in the Telegram group, which is the forum for this course. So let's go now with the first slide. As usual, we will revise together the pronouns. If anyone would like to, who has memorized the pronouns, Dhamair, he can flag his or her hand in the chat, in the Zoom, and I can give him chance to say all the pronouns. Okay, anyone who is willing to do that. So there are two kinds of Dhamair. Dhamirun munfasilun and dhamirun muttasilun. The detached pronoun and the attached pronoun. Muttasilun means attached. Munfasilun means detached. Okay. And I repeatedly say that all munfasil, dhamair, they are in the state of rafa. They are always marfu. They are always marfu. And when it comes to dhamir muttasil, they are either mansoob or they are either majroor. They are in the state of nasab or they are in the state of jar. Brothers and sisters who are new and they are not familiar with these concepts, don't worry. If you look at my old lectures, you will understand them. Okay, so just continue listening to me. Inshallah, you will get you'll benefit something, even if you are coming for the first time today. So dhamir muttasil, they are either mansoob or majroor. Okay. So dhamair, I told you that you can practice on your hand. Okay, you can practice on your hand. And there is sister who has flagged her hand, so I will ask her to say, Sister Rubina, what you can do is you can say both the dhamair, munfasil as well as muttasil. So you can say huwa, hu, huma, huma. This way you can say. Okay. Yeah, I'm opening your mic, so you can say now.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Huwa, hu. Huma, huma. Hum. Hiya, ha. Huma, huma. Hunna, hunna. Anta, ka. Antuma, kuma. Antum, kum. Anti, ki. Antuma, kuma. Antunna, kunna. Ana, yi, nahnu, na.
Well done, sister. MashaAllah, well done. So yes, so these are the dhamair that you have to memorize, and this is the good technique to memorize them on your hand. The blue color fingers shown here, they denote masculine gender, and the pink color fingers that's shown here, they denote feminine, muannas. And this is neutral, ana, nahnu. Okay, so this is how you can memorize them. So huwa, hu, huma, huma, hum, hiya, ha, huma, hunna, hunna, antaka, antuma, kuma, antum, kum, antiki, antuma, kuma, antunna, kunna, anai, nahnu, na. Okay. So these are the two phrases that you have to memorize. You have to remember when a dhamir joins ism, when a pronoun joins an ism, When a pronoun joins a noun, then the product that you get is mudaf mudaf ilayh. And when the dhamir joins with harfu jar, then you get jar majroor. Okay. So let's do the one more practice. Anyone else would like to participate? And when a dhamir joins with a noun, anyone would like to practice this? They can flag their hands. Baytun. Okay, Brother Farooq. Okay, I have opened your mic, brother. Baytun, you attach all the Dhamair and start.
Okay. Baituhu.
Baytuhu. What's the meaning of Baytuhu, brother?
His house.
Good, well done. Next, continue.
Okay. Baituhuma. Bait for two.
Okay.
Baituhum.
Yes.
House of all them.
Yes.
Baitiha.
Okay. Baytuha.
Her house.
Yes, her house.
Okay. Baituhuma.
Yes.
House for to them, female.
Okay.
Baituhunna. House for all women.
Yes.
Baituka.
Yeah.
Your house.
Yes.
Baitukuma. Your two house.
Yeah. Your house, but referring to two people. Yes.
Yes.
Masculine.
Yeah. Baitukum. For house for all you. Baituki. Your house for female.
Yes.
Baitukuma. Your house for two female. Baitukunna. Your house for all female.
Yes. Good.
Baiti.
Yes.
My house. Baituna. Our house.
Well done, brother. Very well done. Okay, so this is the rule here. When a dhamir, all these are red color, are all of them, these are dhamir. Okay, all these are dhamair, or red color ones. So when the dhamir joins an ism, what was the ism? Baytun. When it joins the ism, the product is mudaf mudaf ilayh, and you have learnt mudaf mudaf ilayh, right? You know what is mudaf mudaf ilayh. You have learned this in chapter 4, I believe. Okay. So today you are going to learn a very new topic. The topic is called Sifat wal Mausoof. Sifa, Mausoof, or Naat wa Manuut. So you can use any terminology. It's either called Sifat Mausoof or it's called Naat Manuut. Okay, two different names for the same thing. Now, what is this? A big book. I'm just giving you an example. A big book. A small pen. What do you see here? In this, it's talking about book, but it's giving extra attribute of that book. It's mentioning the quality of that book. So it's not any book, it's big book. Again here, it's pen. What kind of pen? Small pen. So this is something in English language you say adjective, right? Something in English language that you say adjective. So this in Arabic, big, is called Sifaah. It's called Sifaah. It's the Sifaah of the book. It's the Sifaah of the book. In Urdu, people who are from the Urdu background, they know that Sifaah means it's a kind, it's a quality or an attribute of a person. So it's also called Naat. This is also called Naat. So big is Naat and book is Manuut. You can say Mausoof or Manuut. You can say Naat to this big or Sifaah. Okay. So this is Manuut and Naat. So the red color one is Manuut. I will be using this terminology. There are many scholars, they use this terminology, but I prefer to use this one. An-Naatu wal-Manuut. An-Naat wa-Manuut. An-Naat wa-Manuut. You will get familiar with these terms. Okay. A big book. So immediately you should know big is Naat. A small pen, immediately you should know pen is Manuut. Okay. The big book and the small pen. So there are two Naat Manuut in the same sentence. In the same sentence, there are two combinations of Naat wa Manuut. Okay. A new desk. What kind of desk? New desk. So this has to be a quality of the thing that you're talking about. It has to be the attribute of the thing that you're talking about. That is Naat. Okay. The old school. Okay. So old is Naat of school. And school is Manuut. School is Manuut. The tall boy. What kind of boy? The tall boy. Okay. So tall is Naat of boy, which is when boy is Manuut. A short girl. Okay. So these are few of the examples of Naat Manuut in English. Okay. Let's see some examples in Arabic. Okay. A small boy. A small boy. I will say waladun saghirun. Waladun saghirun. Now, don't get confused that waladun saghirun is the boy is small. No, it's a small boy. Now, I'll tell you how do you differentiate. How will you know that this is not boy is small, and how will you differentiate that this is a small boy? You will know it very soon. The new bag. Al-Haqibatul Jadidatu. Al-Haqibatul Jadidatu. The new bag. Okay. Notice here, brothers and sisters, waladun means boy. What is the gender of boy? It's boy. It's muzakkar, masculine. So saghirun, the naat of boy, is also masculine. Notice one more thing. Waladun. What is the status of waladun? It is rafa. It is waladun is marfu. See saghirun, that is also marfu. And waladun, how many boys I'm talking about? One boy, waladun. Saghirun refers to one boy, one object, saghirun. And this is indefinite nakira. Waladun, any boy, it can be. Saghirun is also indefinite. What are the four qualities of ism? The i'rab, jins, i'rab means the status, jins, whether it's masculine or feminine, qism, whether it is definite or indefinite, ma'rifa or nakira, and the fourth is adad, numbers, whether it's singular, dual or plural. So what you have noticed here is Naat and Manuut, they match in all four qualities of all four properties of ism. They go hand in hand when it comes to the properties of ism. In the same way, al-haqibatu. This is al, it's ma'rifa. Al-jadidatu, again al here, this is also ma'rifa. This is ending with ta marbuta, so it is muannas. So al-jadidatu is ending with ta marbuta, it is muannas. This is in the status of rafa. This is also in the status of rafa because both of them are ending with dhamma. Okay, and al-haqibatu is single bag, and this is also referring to single object. A tasty apple. Tuffahatun ladhidatun. Tuffahatun ladhidatun. The big city. Al-Madinatul Kabiratu. Al-Madinatul Kabiratu. A poor man. Rajulun faqirun. Rajulun faqirun. A famous engineer, a popular engineer. Muhandisun shahirun. In the people who are from the Urdu background, they know that mashhur we say popular, okay? It's from the same root word. So muhandisun shahirun. A dirty handkerchief. Mindilun wasikhun. Mindilun wasikhun. An intelligent student, female student. An intelligent female student. Talibatun zakiyatun. Talibatun zakiyatun. The clean room. Al-ghurfatu nadhifatu. Al-ghurfatu nadhifatu. Okay. Now these are the examples of Naat wal Manuut. Now I will tell you what are the rules of Naat and Manuut. A Naat is the quality or attribute of Al Manuut, as I mentioned earlier. A Naat is the quality or attribute of Al Manuut. So a small boy, here small is a Naat and boy is Al Manuut. The small is a Naat and boy is Al Manuut. Okay. A Naat and Manuut, they match all four properties of ism. Lazim, it is necessary. They have to match all the four properties of ism. If they do not match, they are not Naat and Manuut. If they do not match, they are not Naat and Manuut. Period. So remember this. And when it is Naat and Manuut, they have to match all four properties of ism. And what are those four properties? I'rab. I'rab means status. Jins means gender. Adad means number. And qism, whether it is definite or indefinite. Qism means type. Okay. Let's see more rules of Naat wa Manuut. They can come immediately one after another. They can come immediately one after another. Waladun saghirun. Al-waladu saghiru. Al-waladu saghiru. Or they can come with a distance also. What do you mean by distance? Means after Manuut, there can be some other words also they can come and then its naat will come after some time. So sometimes naat is delayed also. It comes later in the sentence. Okay, you will know it. Inshallah, we will cover in the examples. More examples will be taken. So they can come with some distance also. You may have some other words in between, and then its naat will come. Now for single man'ud, that there can be multiple naat also. So you can have a boy who is short, boy who's intelligent. So it's only boy, that is man'ut is one, but you can have its multiple attributes. So it can have multiple naat. Okay, it can have multiple naat. Now naat will always come after man'ut. They cannot be written in the reverse order. They will always come after man'ut. So if I want to say in English, if I want to say small pen, if I want to say small pen, or I want to say old book, let's say old book. So I am taking naat as first and man'ut as afterward, later. Okay. But in Arabic, man'ut comes first and naat comes afterwards. Understood? So these are few of the rules. Now let's understand it well again. Waladun saghir. Now I told you that it will not be naat and man'ut if all the four properties of ism do not match. Let's put this into test. Waladun. What is the i'rab of waladun? It is marfu because it is ending with two dhamma. It is ending with dhammatan. It is ending with two dhamma. So it is marfu. It is in the status of rafa. Okay. What is the second property of ism? Jins. Gender. Waladun. Obviously it is muzakkar. What is the third property of ism? Adad. Waladun. Single boy. So it is mufrad. What is the fourth property of ism? Ism. Waladun. A boy. So it is nakira. It's nakira. So it is indefinite. Now let's compare saghirun, same thing. Saghirun. Saghirun is again ending with two dhamma, so it is marfu. Saghirun is again muzakkar, because if I want to say, refer to a feminine thing, saghir, small, then I will not say saghirun, I will say saghiratun. You know that, right? You add ta marbuta to the end. Why do you add? To make it feminine. So you say saghiratun, saghirah. Okay, so this is muzakkar. Again, this is mufrad. And again, this is nakira because it is indefinite. So this means waladun saghirun, it matches all four properties. So yes, it is satisfying that. So this is an-naat wal man'ut. This is an-naat wal man'ut. Let's take another example. Al-ghurfatu nadhifah. Nadhifatu. Al-ghurfatu nadhifatu. The clean room. Ghurfatu means, al-ghurfatu means the room. And nadhifatu means room. Al-ghurfatu, i'rab, it's ending with dhamma, it's marfu. Jins, it ends with ta marbuta. So it is mu'annas. Adad, room, singular, mufrad. Qism, Al is there. Al. It's definite. Ma'rifa. An-nadhifat. Marfu, because it's ending with Dhamma. We made Nadhi, we've added Ta marbuta to make it Muannas. So it's Muannas, and then it is Mufrad, and it is Ma'rifa. So this also satisfies the condition of Naat wa Manuut. Okay? I hope you got it. Naat wa Manuut. So have a look at this slide again. Focus on this and see. Look at all the examples here. You'll find all of them are matching with each other in all four qualities, attributes, all four properties of ism. All four properties of ism, all of them. Take an example. Al-Madinatul Kabiratu. Rafa, both of them. Both of them muannas. Okay? And they are singular. And they are ma'rifa. Rajulun faqirun. Nakira, both of them. Both of them are marfu' and muzakkar. And what is left? Singular. Okay, mufrad. So all these are examples of Naat wa Manuut. It's easy, brothers and sisters. Now, in one of my previous lectures, I told you that in a sentence, ism declines. So the highest status of ism is rafa. The ism in a sentence, it will have status. Like we have status in the society. Some people are in the elite society. Some people are in the middle class society. Some people are in the very poor, like that. So there is some status in the society also. In the same way, when the ism goes into the sentence, it will have its status. The highest status of ism is rafa. The middle status of ism is nasab. And the lowest status of ism is jar. And when the ism is in rafa status, it is called marfu. That ism is marfu. When it is in the nasab status, it is mansoob. And when it is in the jar status, it is majroor. So ism declines. It can be baytun or al-baytu, and it can be baytan or al-bayta, or it can be baytin or al-bayti. All of them, they have the same meaning. House, house, house. The house, the house, the house. But their statuses are different. Al-baytu is marfu, al-bayta is mansoob, al-bayti is majroor. Okay? And some of the rules I told you, brothers and sisters, that, for example, I told you in jumla ismiya, al-mubtada is always marfu. So when a ism comes as mubtada in a sentence, it will be always marfu. And some of the rules I told you for the majroor, when a harfu jar comes before any ism, then it becomes majroor. There is another rule I told you, when the ism is mudaf ilay itself. When the ism is mudaf ilay itself, then also it is majroor. And with regards to mansoob, inshallah, you will learn this in second book. Okay? You will learn this in second book. Now today you are going to learn something very different. The topic is called At-Tawab'i. Okay, At-Tawab'i. If you do not remember these terminologies, you don't need to remember. Those terminologies that I'm repeatedly telling you, that will be memorized to you. It is just as a topic, you take it. Tawab'i is like, it's like a tabi. I'm tabi of something. Like I follow, or I'm dependent on something. I'm hooked up to something. Okay. So in some situations, the ism does not declines by itself. In some situations, the ism does not declines by itself, but it depends on another ism. So if there is a ism, for example, al-waladu, now there is no reason for it to become al-waladi, majroor. There is no harfu jar before it. There is no, it is not coming as mudaf ilayh, but it is dependent on some other ism that will make a, and when looking at that ism, it will also become majroor. How? You will know it very soon, don't worry. And some of it you know already, but you have not known that it was the part of Tawab'i. Okay? Ma'tuf. Al-Ma'tuf. You have learned harfu ataf wa. You have learned harfu ataf wa. For example, this sentence, Ash-shamsu wal-qamaru fis-samai. Wa means harfu ataf. And what does it mean? The sun and the moon is in the sky. The sun and the moon is in the sky. So what do we say when harfu ataf comes here? We say whatever follows wa, we call this as ma'tuf ala, something that comes first, be in the beginning, something that comes in the beginning. So here I will say al-qamaru is ma'tuf ala ash-shams. Al-qamaru is ma'tuf ala ash-shams. Means qamar will follow what shams is taking as a i'rab. If shams is taking it's in the status of rafa, qamaru will also be rafa. If this is nasab, qamaru will also be nasab. If this is jar, this will also be jar. So it is not, it doesn't have its own raza. I mean, what do you call in English? It doesn't have its own, he cannot decide by himself. He looks at this and he takes that i'rab. So when always ma'tuf will take its i'rab, its status depends on what is coming in the beginning. So which is coming before wa. Okay. But mind here, in this, it only follows status. It doesn't follow gender. It doesn't follow type. It doesn't follow, what is that? The fourth type, adad. But it always follows the status, which is i'rab. This is for the ma'tuf. It is tabi. It is in the category of tabi. It's tabi. This one is tabi of this one. This ma'tuf is tabi of shams here in this example. Okay? I hope it's clear, brothers and sisters. Let's take another example. Naat. This is also tabi. Why it is tabi? Because it follows all the four properties of ism. It follows all the four properties of ism. This is also tabi. And that is something you have already learned. Badal. Actually, you have learned within badal specifically musharun ilayh, because badal are different types. You will know it, inshallah. Other types of badal also you will know it very soon. But musharun ilayh you have learned. So for example, what is the example? هذا البيت للتاجر. هذا البيت للتاجر. Now, musharun ilay also follows all the four properties of ism. Like it is like a naat. Ma'tuf only follows i'rab. Ma'tuf only follows i'rab. It doesn't follow in the other things, not necessarily. See, I can say the man and a woman and a boy and a girl. They are different people and people. So it's plural. Okay. Ma'tuf doesn't follows and other things, but it only follows the i'rab. But naat follows all the four properties. Musharun ilayh follows all the four properties. Hadha is singular. Al-baytu is singular. Hadha is ismul ishara. Ismul ishara is always ma'rifa. Al-baytu, there is al here, it is ma'rifa. Okay? And haza is used for muzakkar. Al-baytu is again muzakkar. And hadha is mabni. So it is mubtada here. It is here, it's mabni. And in this situation, it is marfu. Al-baytu is marfu. So هذا البيت للتاجر. This house is for the trader. Let's take another example. في هذا القرآن. في هذا القرآن. Now في came before هذا. في came before هذا. في is what? في is harfu jar. Fi is harfu jar. What it will do of the ism that will come after it, it will make that ism majroor. It will make that ism majroor. So hada is majroor, but it is written as hada only. It cannot show through sign. It is written as hada only. Now hada is in the positionally it is majroor. Al-Qur'ani, there is kasra here. That's why it is Al-Qur'ani. This is also majroor. Hada is singular. Al-Qur'an is singular. Hada is muzakkar. Al-Qur'an is muzakkar. Hada is ma'rifa. Al-Qur'an is ma'rifa. So it's matching in all the four properties. Okay? This is musharul ilayh. So till now, you have learned three kinds of Tawab'i, but more are going to be coming. Inshallah, you'll be learning more. Okay, actually, there are four categories of Tawab'i, and within Badal, there are a few more categories. Okay, so more will be coming. As you will go progress through the course, you will be learning more. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now, before I go into the examples of sentences of that will contain Naat and Manuut, I think it is necessary for you to know how this is comes. So if I say Hada kitabun, Hada means this, kitabun means book. So if I'm just doing literal translation, I'll say this book, but this doesn't make sense. You know that Hada kitabun means this is a book. Is. In English, we call it as is, but there is no word for is in Arabic. There is no word for is in Arabic. And in other types of sentences, there is something R is also coming. So how do you know? How do you identify where this is coming? How? Because otherwise, you will be changing the meaning completely. you will not understand the meaning of a sentence correctly if you do not know how the ism is will come. So I will show you some technique today, inshallah. Now you have learned fragments, right? Murakkab. One murakkab that you learned was jar majroor. Jar majroor. Harfu jar, ism majroor. What is the other kind of murakkab you learned? Mudaf, mudaf ilayh. What is the third kind of murakkab you learned? Harfu ataf wa ma'tufu. And what is the fourth? Ismul ishara wa musharul ilayh. And today you learned Naat wa Manuut. Today you learned Naat wa Manuut. So how many you learned? 5 of them. And there is another one, Harfu Nasbin wa Ismuha, but you will be taught in the second book, inshallah. Okay, you'll be taught in the second book. So these are the Murakkiba Naqisa. This, inshallah, the last one you will learn in second book. Now, why I'm mentioning this here? I told you the topic is how to identify in a sentence where I should insert is or are. And this is necessary to know. As soon as you find 2 words in a sentence that are not part of these relationships, then there is a break. Now, the first occurrence of this break in the sentence, is where you will put is or are. The first occurrence of the sentence. So I mentioned when I was explaining this slide to you in the beginning, I said, Hadha kitabun. Hadha kitabun. Now this is the simplest sentence in Arabic. It consists of only 2 words. And we know that in chapter 1, you have been learning this. Hadha kitabun means this is a book. It's a complete sentence. Though it has 2 words only, but it is a complete sentence. It's a jumla. So, but since it is only 2 words, it doesn't have any of these fragments there. It's only having 2 words. Hadha kitab. It doesn't have any of this murakkab. Any of these fragments is not there in Hadha kitabun. So that is already, both of them are not part of any relationship. Hadha is not part of any relationship. Jar majroor, there is a relationship between harfu jar and ism majroor. Mudaf mudaf ilayh, there is a relationship between mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Harfu ataf wa ma'tuf, there is a relationship between them. Ismul ishara and musharun ilayh, there is a relationship between ismul ishara and the ism following it. In the same way here. But hadha kitabun, hadha is not involved in any relationship. Kitabun is not involved in any relationship. So there is already a break there. There is already a break there. So the question sister is asking, ishara and musharun ilayh. I told you, hadha kitabun. If it is hadhal kitabu, then it is ismul ishara and musharun ilayh. I'm not saying hadhal kitabu. I'm saying hadha kitabun. Sister, you remember? You remember this? Go back and look at my slide about ismul ishara and musharun ilayh. Musharun ilayh will always take al. Musharun ilayh will always take al. Musharun ilayh will always take al. Remember this. Okay? Hadha kitabun. So what I'm telling you is hadha kitabun they already have a break in between. So wherever there is a break, I will put is there. Hadha, this, and is. Wherever there is a break, the first occurrence of break, I'll say is kitabun, book. This is a book. Haza, this. And after that, I'm putting is because there is no relationship, is a book. Okay, I will show you another example. Huwallahu. Again, this is only two words. No relationship between them. Nothing. All the five relationships that you have learned till now, both the words do not belong to any of these relationships. So there is a break between them. There is a break between them. So what I will say, in this break, I will insert is. So I will say, He is Allah. Wallahu. Wherever there is a break, I will say, He is Allah. Understood? Okay. Another example. Huwa minal kitabi. Huwa minal kitabi. Now here, is there any relationship? So when you look into the sentence, any relationship is there or not? Is there any relationship here, brothers and sisters? Can anyone answer in the chat? Is there any relationship here? Yeah, sister, I'm explaining that only. Yeah, so the relationship is jar majroor. Yeah, min is harfu jar, al-kitabi is ismu majroor. So there is a relationship here. So there is a relationship here, min. But huwa is isolated. Huwa is not part of any relationship. So this is not part of any relationship. So break is here. Sister Rubina Bhatt, you understood or not? The break is here. These two are in relationship, but this is not part of any relationship. So the break is here. Sister Rubina Bhatt, you were asking how to understand, how to identify the break. Is it clear, sister, or not? I can repeat it. Just confirm to me in the chat window. Okay. So there is a break here. There is a break here. Sister, Minal Kitabi, you know Minal Kitabi is jar majroor, right? Do you know this? Minal Kitabi is jar majroor. Minal Kitabi, min is harfu jar and al kitab, yes. So this is a relationship. So this is a complete phrase. So you, and huwa is not part of any relationship. So it's isolated already. So whatever the first isolation you identify, that you create a line there, you create a break there, and you insert is there. So I will say huwa means here. Okay, minal kitabi has relationship, but huwa is left alone. Yes, yes, this is a better way to say. Sister Khadira Sayyid, she mentioned minal kitabi is relationship, but huwa is left alone. Yes, sister. Yes. So you have to find the break. You have to find the break. Okay, sister? So I'm saying huwa can be referred to a person as well as it can be referred to an object, right? So when you are referring to an object, since we are dealing with the book here, so you will translate it as it. But when I'm referring to a person, then I will translate it as he. So I will say it. And here there was a break. So I will say it is from the book. From the book was part of the relationship. It is from the book. You understood or not? Did you understood? Okay, take one more example. Okay, you. Hadihi naqatullahi. Okay, I want you to tell now. Hadihi naqat. Where is the break? Where is the break? Where is the break? After hazihi. Why, sister, after hazihi? Can anyone answer what is the reason? Sister Samina and other sisters, they've said after hazihi, there is a break. Why? Why? What is naqatullahi? Yes, yes, well done, Sister Rubina Bhatt. Yes, because naqatullah is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Naqatullah is mudaf, they are already in relationship. Okay, it is mudaf, mudaf ilayh. So what will be the meaning of this sentence? Now immediately you will know the meaning of this sentence. Yes. What is the meaning of this sentence now? Without knowing, you should know the meaning of sentence now. Hadihi naqatullahi. If you don't know the meaning of word, I can tell you the meaning of that word. If any word you don't know. What is the meaning of the whole sentence now? Hadihi. Hadi. Not here. Hadihi. This is. Wherever there is a break, you put is there. Why I'm trying to identify this break, where for you to know where shall I put is. This is she camel of Allah. Yeah, this is Allah's she camel, or this is she camel of Allah. Okay, understood or not? Understood. Okay. More example. Abbasun tajirun ghaniyun. Abbasun tajirun ghaniyun. I think I should have, I misspelled this word. Okay, no problem. There should be shadda here on. Yeah, no problem. Abbasun tajirun ghaniyun. Put the break here. Break is after Abbas. Why, sister? Give me the reason also. Why Abbas is alone? Naat Manuut. Well done, sister. Tajirun Ghaniyun. What kind of trader? Rich trader. Rich trader. It is Naat Manuut. It is Naat Manuut. Okay, it is Naat Manuut. Yes, well done, sister. So what will be the translation of this sentence? Yes, Abbas is a rich trader. Abbas is a rich trader. Abbas is a rich trader. Good. Another example. هذا الكتاب جديد. هذا الكتاب جديد. Sisters and brothers, please, where will we put the break now? Where will we put the break here? هذا الكتاب. Look at all the 5 types of fragments that you have learned. Jar majroor, mudaf mudaf ilayh, harfu ataf, and okay, هذا الكتاب. So one sister said, after kitabu. Why, sister? You are right. Why? Give me the reason. Why? Why, sister? Yes. هذا الكتاب. هذا الكتاب. This is the relationship of اسم الإشارة ومشار إليه. اسم الإشارة ومشار إليه. هذا كتاب is different. هذا الكتاب is different. Okay. There is al here. It is very important. The moment al comes, it becomes is musharun ilayh. Yes. So this is in the relationship of ismul ishara musharun ilayh. So where will we put the is? Is you will put after here. So what will be the meaning of this sentence? What will be the meaning of this sentence? This book is new. Well done, brother and sisters. This book is new. This book is new. Yes. Understood or not? Or is it difficult? Is Arabic difficult? It is difficult, huh? No, alhamdulillah. It is. So for some, it is difficult. Inshallah, may Allah make it easy for all of us. Okay. May Allah teach us to understand His Quran. Ibn al-Tabibi Tabilun. Ibn al-Tabibi Tabilun. Put the break. Time is finishing, brothers and sisters. Fast. Ibn al-Tabibi Tawilun. Why it's taking so long? Ibn al-Tabibi and break. Okay. After Tabibi break. Why, sister? What's the reason? Mudaf ilayh. Well done. Son of the doctor. Ibn Tabibi, mudaf ilayh. Son of the doctor. Son of the doctor. So what will be the meaning of this sentence? What will be the meaning of this sentence? Yes, mashallah, you have all become experts now. Son of the doctor is tall. Son of the doctor is tall. So, okay, I will stop here. Inshallah, we will continue tomorrow. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. If you have any questions, you can ask on Telegram forum. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.